about time I confessed this. Only a few people know, but I did sleep with a wild badger, not far from Scarborough in Yorkshire. This is the story of it. It's all factual. Enjoy it. It has to be out there, and well, here goes. So going back quite a few years ago, I was in the army, and during that time in the army, we did what is called an escape and evasion exercise. So basically, you're getting chased by dog handlers and troops and so on. And during that time, I was wearing a World War greatcoat and nothing much else. Paired up, me and my mate, and off we went from A to B, from agent to agent. And during that time, I fell into some mud, went across some horse fields, cows, and basically, I stunk. I stunk of everything you can imagine. And during that time, my mate got sick. And during one of the agent contacts, we had to part. He went off his way, and due to the nature of the exercise, due to the nature of the exercise, I got paired up with two Marines. And anyhow, we did well, and we didn't get caught, and we entered that final part before the final agent contact. We arrived too early, so we had to wait, and we waited under a big bush. And as you do, you take it in turns, bit of a rest. And during my rest period, I fell asleep, like what you do. And while I was asleep, I was dreaming that my dog, Sam, my lovely big Rottweiler, was sleeping on my leg with his crook of his head on my legs. And I'm thinking, why is there another plane? Actually, it's a helicopter. Right, it's gone. So I'm thinking, in my sleeping mode, why is Sam resting on my leg? But that's all I thought about. I didn't think about I'm under a bush. I didn't think about anything else. It's just Sam's come to bed. And so it kind of dawned to me eventually that that's not what's actually happening. So I looked, and there was this badger. Its head was in the crook of my knee on the back of my leg, asleep. And I looked, and I just went, oh, it's a badger. And then I went back to sleep. And then I woke up again, and I'm thinking, whatever, there's a badger on my leg with its mouth just at the back of my knee. And I'm thinking, well, apart from wow, I'm thinking, if this thing bites me, it's gonna hurt. And what I didn't want to happen now was these two Marines go, oh my, wake that badger up, attack me, and so on. So I kind of leant over, and I said to this first Marine, mate, I've got a badger on my leg. And he went, as you can imagine, turned, looked, and he went, whatever. And he woke his mate up, And then we had a bit of a conversation about this badger that's on my leg, and I thought, well, I can't just wake it up because it was still lying there. So I squeezed between the calf, my calf, and my thigh on its head, just slightly to wake it up, which it did. And it looked straight at me, and this is no pun, it's not a joke, this is real. It looked at me and went, as a badger does, turned round and walked off. And that is it, really. The night I actually slept with a wild badger, you know, for real. It's I'm probably the only person that's actually ever done that, I would presume. It was one of those extremely rare occasions, but this is what happened. So if you don't get out there and sleep under a bush, you'll never sleep with a wild badger. Right, there you go.